Hey there, YouTube. How you doing today? Thanks for tuning into our live stream. I know there's probably not a whole lot of you guys out there yet, but you guys will be slowly but surely filtering in. The Tail W1 first, Joker second, Leah third. We love you too, Sebastian. Thanks for tuning in. How's everyone doing? We're going to go live for 30 minutes today. Nikki will be joining us shortly. I'll pop the chat out so I can see it a little better. And we are live.
You're live?
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm just coming to say,
Oh.
Guess who's back? Back again. John is back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
She should have
Guess
said
who's back?
JD.
Guess who's back? Rah, 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 rah.
JD is back.
Hi guys. So
How's everyone doing?
I think that we should take turns. So like you guys can ask John questions. Maybe you want to get to know him a little bit better.
Ooh.
And then in like 15 minutes or so, I'll come and sit down and you can ask me questions.
Yep.
But
Hey,
John's back. Why can't I be
I
lovey-dovey
don't want you to
with
mess up my hair.
I'm just trying to love you.
Trying to mess up my hair is what I'm trying to do.
Oh, it does look really nice. You did your hair?
Yeah.
You...
Oh, you have pockets? You're crazy.
Iris just walked in and said, I have pockets.
Very
Funny.
funny.
So I'm upstairs. Iris walks upstairs and goes, hey, you're not pooping.
It's true.
No, I'm not, Iris. You're very observant. Can you say hi real
Hello
quick?
to Rebecca in Duluth. Andrew asks, how's the weather in Minnesota? It's great. It's really great. I don't know, it's like been 90 degrees the last couple days. I was in California for 4 days, so but it's been nice. It's been great. We've been spending a lot of time with family. We've been going to the lake. We've been just seeing our friends. Iris has been seeing our friends' kids. A lot of our friends from high school who we grew up with now have their own families, their own children. And I think Iris has played with more kids the past couple weeks than she has almost her entire life. But yeah, it's great. We love it. Minnesota's awesome. It's where we're from. Let's see. How do I feel about the war? How do I feel about war? That's Indigo. Jen, I think down with war, up with hugs. I wish that we could all just get along and everybody could just be happy. And if you don't know who Carl Sagan is, he was a philanthropist, a scientist, a very, very smart person who I think died in the 70s or the 80s. But he, I don't know, he talks about just the world, the universe, and how we're all here for such a short time, and how it's just ridiculous that everyone is fighting and trying to kill each other, and just like to be the conqueror of history for just this tiny little just instant of time on this planet. And it would be great if everyone could just have a good time. Savage Gamerman, shout out to you. You are awesome and cool as well. Thank you. I'm drinking coffee. I haven't had coffee yet today. And without my coffee, what's that line? No fun all day makes Jack a dull boy. No coffee all day makes John a dull boy. Yum yum lad. When are we going to the UK? Well, we were in London in last December, but Nikki and I thoroughly enjoyed it. We absolutely loved it, and we very much want to come back. So, we will get there. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and block this douche. Sorry. Sometimes I have to block people. Oh, super chat from Summer Smith. Thanks. Appreciate that. What is the price to cost? What is the cost? I think you're trying to ask me, Angel, what is the cost of living in Minnesota? What is the price cost to live in Minnesota? What it would be like the cost of living. It's very low compared to California. It was like it's like for every like $5 you spend in California, you only have to spend $1 in Minnesota. If that makes any sense. So it's way cheaper. Khalif wants to know how I think the Vikings are gonna do this year. Will I be at some home games? Yes, probably I will be at some home games. I hope we do good. I get behind the Vikings every year. I'm a passionate Vikings fan. My blood runs purple, as I always like to say. Hockey fan says I seem like I'm pretty good at fishing. I would say I'm an accomplished fisherman, but I also work really hard at it, and I learn from other people who are better fishermen than myself, and that's, I think, the best way to get information. Hello, baby Tricks Tinks. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Amanda Rivers enjoys our prank videos. Well, thank you very much. Stay tuned. We got something up our sleeves that we'll be posting soon. Iris will start school maybe next year. I think preschool, right? 3, 4, 5, and then she's into kindergarten around then. The Detroit Lions are so bad. I have nothing to worry about there, and for me. I don't know. I'm hoping that Adrian Peterson doesn't run for like 5,000 yards against us the first game of the season. What did the note say on your old refrigerator? Well, there was 2 notes. There was one that was like a list of all what the animals ate on a daily basis and how to take care of them, because sometimes we had house sitters, and the other side it said, please close the freezer door, because every time you closed the fridge door, the freezer door would pop open just a little bit, so you'd always have to close them. And it was, people thought I wrote that for Nikki, which I didn't. I wrote it for me and Nikki, but also everyone who always came over to our house was like, hey, close the door. Thanks, funny me. Love the live show. Appreciate that. Nice. Taylor Powell's in the notification club. That is awesome. Uniduck has been a whoops. I didn't mean to do that. My bad. Uniduck has been a subscriber since 2011. Wow, throwback. That is 6 years of Nikki and John. Thanks. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Are we going to open another P.O. box? Not anytime soon. Goodbye, Floors family. We'll probably get around to that, but we'll wait until we get a house. Nikki's got some... The reason we're not actually just moving to Minnesota and buying a house right away is we have quite a busy summer, and our August is going to be ridiculously busy, so we just are going to kind of wait until the fall, and then we're going to start looking at houses to buy in and around somewhere in the cities, or Northfield or Minneapolis, I don't know. Jen's Place, thanks. Well, stick around. I know Nikki has a little bit more information about Jenny than I do. She keeps in touch with Jenny's mom regularly and is always updated. And Jenny was my friend too in high school. And I don't know, I think about all the times that we hung out together and had fun together, and drove around and went to restaurants and to the malls and things like that. And I always think about how easily it could have been like me or Nikki or any of our other friends, and it's just so awful and terrible, and I wish it would have never happened. But anything that we can do to help her, that we just, I don't know, she's our friend and we love her, and yeah. Lola Davis says, notice me. Okay, you have been noticed. Hello, thank you for coming to the live show. Appreciate you commenting as well. John Wayne Vincent, yes, my fishing channel I'm working on it. We got our pods, I think, last week, and all my camera gear and fishing equipment channel gear stuff was in the pod, so I was able to unload it. I have it here. I need to charge up all my cameras and get out and do some fishing. Angel Snap, been watching the first ever video. Cool. Well, we love all of our supporters, and the longtime supporters that have been with us for a long time. You guys are really, really awesome. Summer Smith, can we discuss describe the house that we want to buy. What is our dream house? I think our dream house is probably twice the size of our house that we had in California for a while. We want like 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. We want a basement and upstairs. And I don't know. I want a shed where I can put my boat. I can work on my boat in the winter. I can put my snowmobile in there, my Ranger / 4-wheeler, garage that we can park, 3 cars in, the Bronco, the Volvo, which we'll probably hopefully be getting a new Volvo at some point. And then, I don't know, we're thinking about possibly getting maybe a Tesla. I want to get a truck, maybe another different type of SUV. It's just, there's so much going on in our lives right now. This move was so big that we just have a lot of planning. But, we want a nice house with enough space for all of us and all of our animals, and Iris, and a yard, and a shed, and a garage, and all sorts of stuff, which is totally obtainable in Minnesota for us. Colin wants to know if I'll be starting back up my cooking channel. Yes, I will. Sydney asked, when did the prank channel start? I think we uploaded our first video in October of 2009, maybe? December or November of 2009? Right around there. So, 8 years. 8 years. Will we ever see green-haired John again? Anytime soon. I hope not. That is not out of my control. I do, will say this on record, since you guys know, I do dye my hair sometimes a little bit, because I have quite a bit of gray hair due to Nikki, and so I will dye it brown. I guess it's like a good opportunity for Nikki to always prank me, because she knows I do it too. Are we going to consider to allow Iris to get a horse? I don't know. I mean, I'm not against that. The thing about owning a horse is that there's a lot of responsibilities that come along with owning a horse, and you really need to know a lot about horses to have one, or you need to have somebody who knows a lot about horses to have one, to board one, or whatever. I would think that'd be awesome. I'd love to have a horse someday, but neither Nikki and I grew up with horses, raising horses, or around horses. So, I don't know about that. We'll see. Heaven says, I am awesome. Thank you. You are just as awesome. Iris should learn how to ride a horse. I agree. Jonathan Snares is savage. Congratulations. Let's see here. Any pranks lined up? Yeah, we have a video coming out soon on our main channel. That's all I can say. It has happened. It is done. It's just, I think we're going to post it on Monday. We like posting on Mondays on our prank channel. Are we going to move anywhere but Northfield or Minneapolis? We've been telling people that we're going to buy a house in between Northfield and Minneapolis somewhere. We don't know where, but somewhere. I don't really like to talk politics, Daniel, and then not even just with YouTube, but with other people. I don't know. I vote, I do my thing, I leave it at that. Minnesota looks like a lovely place to live. I live in Pennsylvania, but my wife and I are trying to find a better and safer environment for our daughter. Would you recommend Minnesota? Yeah, the Midwest is great. Oklahoma's really great. It's cheap. I love St. Louis. I have friends there. I love Seattle, but Seattle's becoming like just as expensive as LA. San Francisco is also very expensive, but I don't know. This is where Nikki and I grew up, and we're home, and we just love it. Gabby's from Australia. My fiance Nate and I are pranksters. We would like to start a YouTube channel, but know what to call it. We watch your videos every day. I want to meet you guys one day. Hopefully we'll make it to Australia soon. It's on our list of things to do. Nikki and I both love Australia. We love Down Under. But, I don't know, you could call it Nate and Gabby's Pranks or something, or the Aussie Pranksters, or the Pranksters Down Under. How about that? There you go. A little brainstorming out loud there. That's all you need. Caden's Corner has been to St. Louis and loves it. St. Louis is such a fun city. It's just, I don't know, I have made some really, really good friends there, and I love visiting them. I love hanging out with them. St. Louis is full of good people, and it's just fun. Seattle is the same deal. I have a lot of friends in Seattle now, and it is just such a nice place to go and visit. One of my favorite things about Los Angeles, you know, I loved Uncle Roger. That was my favorite thing about Southern California. And when he passed away, it was pretty hard on me. He was always really like a big, important part of my life. He loved to fish. Every time he came to Minnesota, everyone was excited. It was a big, awesome, just great time. And so I got to see him all the time, every day when I lived, not every day, but a lot of the days I lived in LA, and I just really miss him. Have we considered going on tour, Natalie Flores? Yes, we have worked with geez, I forgot what the website is called, like Star something or other, but it helps you find places in the world that your fans want you to come, and you can buy tickets for like meet and greets and sign-ups and things like that. But yeah, if you pay attention to our social medias, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, our Facebook page, our YouTube. We always make a pretty good effort to let you guys know when we are traveling abroad, because we want to see you guys. We had a meetup in London. It was awesome. We loved it. We got to meet a handful, maybe 20 or 30 people from the UK who've watched our videos and just wanted to meet us, and it was like the greatest thing ever. And we met some of our biggest fans. Those are the people that tend to show up to those events, and it was great. I don't know what Mike's discount is. What is my favorite memory? I don't know. That's a good question. I have a lot of them. Yeah, I don't know. One of the cool things about YouTube is that our vlog channel is we're like always constantly filming and preserving our memories. And Nikki and I actually went back and watched. We're thinking about doing a YouTube video series of us reacting to our first videos, because we watched them and we were just like laughing and crying because like how different we were then, but also how much fun that we had, you know, when we were young college students and loved living in LA. It was just I don't know, it was awesome. You guys should go back and watch our first videos. They're fantastic. Do you guys like camping in the bush? Well, we don't really have the bush in Minnesota. We have woods, and Nikki and I think we like camping. I like camping. I don't know if Nikki and
I think that's the same thing, John.
What?
Bush and woods.
No, it's not. The bush is the bush, and woods are woods. Not the same thing. Favorite food. My mom makes chicken and dumplings, which I actually made on my cooking channel. That's one of my favorite foods ever, and I love it. How many hours does it take to get from California to Minnesota? Well, if you fly, it's only 3 or 4 hours. If you drive, it is 32 hours or so. You're welcome for being noticed. I gotta leave, dang. Well, thanks for tuning in, Melody. We appreciate it. Hello from Hutchinson, Northfield's arch rival. Which I wasn't really, never my rival. I wasn't big into sports. I played golf in high school, I played basketball, and I skied on the ski team, but I never really, cared about winning or losing. I like spending time with my friends who also like to do that stuff. Tejas wants to know, do I go hunting? On occasion, I do go hunting, yes. I never shoot anything I don't plan to eat, and I don't shoot an excessive amount of things. So if I do go out, I might shoot a grouse, or I might shoot a duck or a pheasant, and I'll bring that home and I'll eat it. I have yet to ever shoot a deer. I'm not very good at deer hunting, and the few times I've had an opportunity to actually shoot a deer, once I didn't have my gun, once I decided, I was like, meh, you know what, I'm not going to shoot that, have a good day, deer. And then a couple other times I've just passed on, either a really old deer or really young deer, but I don't know. I like going deer hunting, but I'm not necessarily the best deer hunter. Nikki is upstairs listening to everything that I'm saying. Hello from Sweden. Sweden. Yeah. Haha. What's up with my gaming channel? Well, I really used to love playing video games. I grew up gaming a lot, and the older I have got, the less. I still like to game, I just not as much. I'd rather get out and go fishing, or go do some cooking, or just like relax with my friends, and I still do game. I think the winter in Minnesota, spending winters here will lead to me making a lot more game videos because I'll just have a lot more time when it's freezing outside. But I try to do like once a month still, get something up there. And I go through phases too. There's not really any games that I want to play right now, but the fall lineup is looking pretty cool. Nikki is stalking the conversation, yes. Hello from Ireland. Oh, I'm from Ireland. 12 in the morning to ya. Danny M. And hello from New Zealand. I can't do a Kiwi accent. But I want to go fishing in New Zealand so bad. I want to go and see all the beautiful mountain ranges and the sceneries and the oceans and meet all you fine people down there. Do I have any hidden talents? Fishing maybe? I don't know. Are you completely finished with your affairs in LA? Nope. I need to go back to LA one more time and drive back to Minnesota, and then we will regularly go back to Minnesota, or back to Los Angeles, maybe about 6 times a year. Every other month or so, it seems like one of us will be in Los Angeles. Does Nikki like to ski? Yeah, I think kinda. It's challenging for her because she had never done it before when we went. I think there's a video about it, but I think we had a lot of fun. Lexi, hello from California. You didn't get to meet us before we moved. Bummer. Well, hopefully we'll be back. I love fishing, but I've never caught anything. Oh, well, you should do a little bit of research on wherever you live. I would go onto YouTube and look for some fishing videos to your area, find out what people are using when they go fishing, and you probably have a lot more success. Hello from England. Oh, oi, nice to see you, Amber. Thanks for coming. The weather in Minnesota right now is great. It's like 90 degrees. Is being a YouTuber hard? Yes and no. Nikki and I never started our YouTube channel with the intention of being YouTubers. We didn't know what YouTubers were. We didn't know that it could be a job. But so technically now we own our own production company. And it's a lot of work to constantly just create content all the time. Filming, editing, uploading, it all takes time and effort and energy. But it's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me, and I absolutely love it. Hello from Greece. Vacation time. Oh, actually, Houston, Texas. Well, you got me. I would love to go to Greece. I would also like to come to Texas. I've driven across Texas once, and that was like, whew, that's a big state. I play Xbox One. Amy wants to know if I've ever gone snowmobiling. I used to own a snowmobile when I lived in Minnesota, and even when I lived in California, I still owned it. But I sold it about 5 years ago. After living in California for 4 or 5 years, I decided that it was time for me to sell it. I could still get some money for it, and then one day when I plan on moving back here, I'm going to buy another one. So that is hopefully something I will do when the snow comes. Buy a new one. Hello from Idaho. Hello from Romania. Romania is one of my favorite countries. I've been there. It was lovely. It was fantastic. The people are amazing, and I very much want to go back. Plans to go back to London. We already talked about that. Nikki and I would love to go back to London, and we're working on doing that. Hello from Montana. Robbie wants to know if we've ever gone skydiving. I have gone skydiving, and it's actually kind of a funny story. My friend Brent, you may have seen him in a video or two. He's like my best friend growing up ever. He was in California visiting me. Nikki was gone somewhere. I think she was actually in Jamaica. Somebody asked about that. And we woke up. We're like, what do you want to do today? I was like, well, how about we go skydiving? And Brent was like, sure. So we drove down to the skydiving place and went skydiving. Yes. Well, the family of sunshine. We definitely want to come back to the UK. I want to go fishing up in like Sweden, Norway, Finland. They have huge pike up there that I would love to catch. Do I have fishing videos on how to catch fish in Minnesota? Yes. I consider myself an upper Midwest, like an expert upper Midwest fisherman. So everything that I do that I'm really good at is like Wisconsin, Minnesota, freshwater, like bass fishing, smallmouth, largemouth, panfish, pike, muskie, walleye. Not so much catfish, but everything else. I mean, I love getting fish. Hi, what are you doing? What are you eating?
Nut.
You eating a nut? Here's my little... I say hi, vlog.
Hi, Bob.
Mwah. She's adorable. Do you realize people liked... When did you realize people liked watching our videos? Jessica M. Well, the first one... ever, really. People loved it, and it went super viral, and people wanted us to upload more, so that's what we did. Excuse me. Alexis Johnson says, hi, I met you at Playlist Live in Orlando. Cool. I met you too in Playlist Live in Orlando, and we will be going back next year. Playlist, excuse me. Playlist Live was so awesome. It was so amazing. Very, very awesome. Loved it. Elora wants to know if I'm an anime fan. Not really. Not big into cartoons. I mean, I was as a kid, but I don't watch a lot of TV at all. I'd rather play, well, I don't want to play a lot of video games either. I've been watching a lot of Netflix. But I like to get out and do stuff. Aaron Colonel wants to know if I've ever been fly fishing. I grew up fly fishing. I started when I was 10, actually fly fishing, and my dad taught me how to do that with like a fly rod and a piece of yarn in the yard. Excuse me. And then when I was 10, he brought me to Montana to go trout fishing. I thought anime was cartoons, but I don't know. See, I guess I don't know anything about that. Do I cosplay? Only on Halloween. When are you going to start doing pranks again? Very, very soon. The move just kind of threw a wrench in that whole channel for a little bit, but now that we're back in Minnesota, we got some great stuff coming out for you guys. Greetings from Germany. Greetings to Germany. Was I scared to skydive? Yes, but not as scared as the guy in the plane who didn't speak English. There was someone from Taiwan, and he had come to go skydiving with his friend who was also Taiwanese and spoke English, and the one guy didn't speak English, and so the guy who spoke English didn't want to go, so he put the other guy in the plane, and the other guy was like, he's like, nope, I'm not doing it, and he's, you know, talking Taiwanese, and the guy's like, too bad, and he just, like, threw him out of the plane, basically. It was really funny, and I didn't. And the thing about skydiving, too, is they'll be like, all right, we're going to jump on 3. And they'll be like, 1, 2. And then they, like, you jump out before 3. Because on 3, everybody holds. And I was like, it was absolutely terrifying. It was like, I couldn't believe I was doing. And until I, like, instant I stepped off the plane, I was just like, yeah! Like, woo! Like, it was crazy. It was so awesome. And then on the way down, the guy's like, here, like, you know, take the cord. Ripcord thingamabobber jobbers. It's like, you can fly. And I'm like, no, like, that's your job. That's why I'm paying you. I'm not flying. And he was like, okay. But it was, the only way I can explain it is free falling was crazy, but the part when you have the shootout, it's like being on a roller coaster that doesn't have rails. It's just like, you feel like you're doing all this crazy stuff, and it's so much fun. Nikki is right here. I think she's actually going to jump in and take over, and we're going to stream for about another 15 minutes, and then we have some work stuff that we got to take care of. So
it's up to you. If they want to talk to you, they can talk to you. I just came down because Iris wanted to play.
No, we can switch out. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The pancake art challenge sounds like a good idea. Who said that? Pancake art challenge. Where'd you go? Maria. We will try that. Hello and goodbye, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to swap out with Nikki right now, and I'm going to get ready for this conference call that we have coming up in just a little bit. So, yes, check out the Family of Sunshine. They sound like they are rays of happiness. Goodbye, and thanks for chatting with me. And we'll be doing a live show probably about once a week. So we'll try to lock in a time so you guys all know when we'll be live. But toodaloos.
Here I come. I'm almost there, guys.
That's what she said.
Where can I see it? If I'm on camera?
You are on camera.
Does it look okay? Do I need to tilt a little bit? Or are we good? Hey guys. So, oh, the lighting's a little weird.
Stop button's right there.
But it's not too bad. Hi, how's everyone doing today? Stephanie Padilla, happy birthday. Did you already say that? Or no?
Happy birthday.
To you.
Hey.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, it seems like these live chats are, like, you guys like the live chats, and they're a lot of fun. So we're going to try to do some more often. And I'm actually also putting together a show on my side channel, Your Favorite Nikki, where I'll have a live show once a week at a set time on that channel. I'm still figuring out all the details, but yeah, we're going to be doing something... I'll be doing something like one-on-one, like a live chat with Nikki. Maybe we'll talk about like mom stuff, beauty stuff, who knows, but that's gonna happen soon. Spay Bond, when is John going to marry you? Good question. I really want to get married. You know, it's just like life kept, you know, getting in the way, things kept happening. Not necessarily getting in the way, but different things happen throughout our life that puts off our wedding, and now we have to buy a house, and we want it to be the house that Iris grows up in. A home is like a more immediate need, so it's like we should buy the house first and then try to plan a wedding after that. Oh, thank you, Roblox. Yeah, I still have one lizard. One lizard died, though. Thank you, Alexis. It's a little wrinkly because I pulled it out of a trash bag. That's what all of our clothes were in, but I was like, ooh, I'll wear this dress today. You were born in LA, Mia? Nice. Wow, 4 years. Can you please give my son Lucas a shout out? Hi, Lucas! Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. I do remember you, Brianna. Oh, thank you. I feel like summer is like a good time to wear less makeup. Like I feel like I don't really have to wear makeup in the summer. Yes, sweetheart? Huh? The silly pig. I don't know where the silly pig is. Do you want to go ask Dada? He's up there?
Yeah.
Oh, I see him. Okay, I'm going to grab Iris the silly pig real quick. I don't know what happened to John. I thought he was going to watch her while I live stream. Do you want to show the live stream the silly pig? You want to show the vlog the pig?
Yeah.
Okay, go show it to the vlog.
No, he's not a baby.
He's not a baby? Here. Iris wants to show you guys the silly pig. Or she said she did. Do you want to bring him over here?
Yeah.
Okay. Bring him here.
He's just awake.
Oh, yeah, is he sleeping? I think he might be sleeping. Yeah, please smash that like button. I'd appreciate it. Oh, your 5-year-old watches us? That's so cool. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, like summertime you get a tan, and I think it just kind of evens out your skin tone. Or it makes like... Wake up, pig, she's yelling. It makes uneven skin tone less noticeable. Will you guys ever visit Busch Gardens? Okay. This is the pig that she's talking about. He's like, I think I turned him off because he was annoying me. But, he has like a motion sensor, and then when you walk by, he starts laughing and rolling around. Hey, do you want to say hi? Did she say hi for you guys with John? We're very much trying to, like, you know. He wakes up? Yeah, here he is. Do you want to say hi?
No.
To the vlog? You're just going to go play? Do you want to take him to Dada?
Yeah, take him.
Okay. There he goes. pig, then the pig just like rolls around on the ground. I look red. That's the lighting. I mean, I have been getting sun, but I'm not like burnt or anything. We're hanging out at John's mom's house, and like I don't have my, professional lighting or anything, and it's a little bit dark down here. I am so excited to find a house. I just keep thinking about what it's going to be like and hoping that everything goes according to plan and we get, like, just a great forever home for us. My finger is really gross right now. Do you want to see it? Yeah, look how disgusting it is. So, like, the bottom nail, it came off at the bottom, so that's, like, my flesh at the bottom of my nail, and then like the top part didn't get damaged, so it's all annoying like that, so the whole thing won't fall off. It's just like the bottom got damaged, so I don't know how long that's going to take to heal. So I haven't been getting my nails done because I'm like, what's the point? One is going to look gross regardless. Oh, your daughter said hi, Iris? That's awesome. Will you guys vlog from the Minnesota State Fair? I would love that. I haven't been to the Minnesota State Fair in years, and I'm just so excited to go. Yeah, so we will be vlogging from the Minnesota State Fair. The Minnesota State Fair is awesome. If, like, you guys are unfamiliar, I think it's one of the biggest fairs in the country. I think, like, Texas has a really big one. But I know Minnesota's up there. Minnesota's, like, for sure top 5. Cut the nasty finger off and be done with it. You mean the nail? It doesn't just come off, or you just want me to chop off my finger and say, like, goodbye, finger. I only need 4 on one hand. Brianna, our summer is going great. I haven't really missed California too much being out here. I don't know if I'm going to feel the same way in the winter, but the weather has been wonderful, like, every day. It's been warm, and the humidity hasn't been bothering me a lot. Allie, this is a dress. It's a white maxi dress, and I got it at TJ Maxx, like, last year, I want to say. I don't know if it's hotter than LA here, but it's pretty warm. It was like, I want to say it was in the 90s today, for sure. It'll get, like, warm where it's too hot to walk on the ground with your bare feet. I have been to Canada before. I've been to Manitoba, and then I think I went somewhere else too, but I can't remember. Why did Donica cut her hair short? She just wanted to do it, wanted something different and something, like, low maintenance and easy. Summer asks, are you excited for snow? Oh, Iris, be careful, please. Okay, that is Christmas. Merry Christmas. I don't know, she found, like, a Christmas toy or something. Yeah, I think, like, it'll be interesting to have a different change of scenery, because I've said before, I feel like maybe in California, everything becomes kind of a blur, because the weather is always the same and it never changes. So maybe it'll even, like, make life feel longer when it's constantly changing and you have the seasons, and I think it'll be pretty different backgrounds for our vlog, and, I'm excited to go sledding and build a snowman and, like, build snow forts and stuff like that, and all the fun stuff that I did as a child with Iris. And one memory that I have growing up that has always stood out was in the winter. I would always go to my dad's house, and my dad would put a fire in the fireplace, and I would lay on the floor and watch movies or Saturday Night Live, having my feet against the fire. So, I miss fireplaces, so I'm excited for winter time. We can go put a fire in at my dad's house again, and yeah, it's very cozy. Hello from Ireland. I would love to go to Ireland. Absolutely, family of sunshine. Get well soon, Lisa. I hope you're back to your regular self soon. Yeah, it's fun even when it's cold. I mean, like I guess this last winter we were here and it was pretty cold. But like the past couple times we've been back in the winter, it wasn't that bad. Honestly, like it wasn't super frigid or anything. But you know, if it's cold, that's what cold weather clothes are for. You know, I'll wear a sweatshirt and get a big fluffy coat, and I'm sure it'll all work out. I do love winter fashion. I love like winter clothes, and winter's fun. It's like, you know, you can put on a couple pounds and hide it under big fluffy sweaters, and yeah. I used to always joke about that living in California. I'd be like, no, I have to get my winter fat. I'm from Minnesota. Gizmo is at my mom's still. She's doing all right. She was out a lot today, actually. Gizmo really loves John, too, so it might have been, that might have been part of it, since John was in California. Maybe that's why she wasn't coming out. So she was just, like, all over John today. How are the dogs doing since the long drive? The dogs are doing fine. Kenobi was having some problems with his legs afterwards, like he couldn't stand up that well, but we went to the vet and we got him arthritis medication, like an anti-inflammatory, and since he's been taking that, it's he's like a whole new dog. I think that's all he needed, and now he's just like, you know, walking around. He still has a little bit of trouble getting up steps, but other than that, he's okay. And that butthead ran off last night. Last night, I let the dogs out, and I noticed Lola wasn't with them, so I went inside to go find Lola, and after I grabbed her, I came back outside, and Kenobi was just gone. He, like, ran off into the country, like, exploring the woods, and I was like, darn it. So I had to stay up until he came back, but, I mean, he was gone for, like, a half an hour, and then he just came back to the door like, it's like, really? You old dog, you were off exploring, like, going wild out there? How were the cats? I mean, I think that, like, the drive didn't affect the cats too much. Like, they're exploring a new territory and getting used to my mom's house. But, well, I wouldn't say, like, they loved it. They didn't love the car ride. They were meowing a bunch throughout it. But it was, like, the first, you know, like, hour of driving, they'd meow, and then they'd kind of get used to it and just lay down. But, again, you know, we had to do what we had to do. We're not going to just, like, leave our cats in California. Kenobi is 13 and a half. How is Jenny doing? Jenny's doing, I mean, she's doing better. I know, like, it eased a big burden off of her family since you guys donated so much, which was awesome. Like, they can afford her meds next month. So, like, that helped them out a lot, which, like, that was so awesome. I mean, it's crazy, like, how when everybody, like, chips in a little bit, like, how, you know, how quickly that can add up and make a difference in someone like Jenny's life. So that was just amazing. Yeah, so she'll be able to get her medicine this month. Thanks, Nora. Your cats puke and poop in the car? Yeah, we were a little bit worried about that. Lola used to get really car sick, and I don't know when or why that went away, but she stopped. So, you know, like, we had them in those big crates in the car, and we had, like, a little setup for them. Like, they both had cat beds in each crate and a litter box, which was just, like, a little plastic storage bin that we put kitty litter in. Who do I watch on YouTube? I watch a lot of, like, our friends. I'll, you know, randomly, like, I'll stumble upon different videos and I'll, like, look at what's popular. So, like, I like the Dudesons vlog. Those guys are awesome. I watch that sometimes. I watch Jimmy and Ferris. I'll watch The Neighbors. I'll watch Meet the Presleys, different people that I try to keep up with. And, you know, then sometimes, like, I'll find myself on those, like, drama ones. I'm like, oh, wait, what's going on? Like, occasionally. But, yeah. You know, then I'll just, like, stumble upon different people. So there isn't, you know, something that I watch, like, incredibly regularly, like, you know, all the time I need to watch this person. But, yeah, I watch, you know. Do you want to marry my sister? Yeah, Donica is 22. Yeah, I watch CTFXC and Roman Atwood sometimes. I've never met Roman, but I've met Charles and Allie, and they're, you know, they're really nice. They're sweet people. They always say hi to us when we see them at events, and yeah, they seem like sweethearts. How was it when you went to Jamaica? Jamaica was awesome. Donica always talks about Jamaica and says that's like her best vacation ever, and something that she always wants to, like, she wants to go back someday. She's like, that was the perfect vacation. I thought it was fun. I liked Cabo a lot, too. I feel like in California, a lot of people go to Cabo all the time, but Cabo was really nice. And Punta Cana had the prettiest beach. Punta Cana had the best beach that I've ever been to, the Dominican Republic. Like, white sand, perfect, great temperature in the water. Like, Jamaica was cool, but Jamaica had a lot of jellyfish. Like, I got stung a bunch of times in Jamaica. And, like, you'd go out there and you just see, like, whoa, there's, like, a crazy amount of jellyfish. I mean, their jellyfish aren't too bad, though. They're not, like, those excruciating stings. It's just, like, a little, I got stung by a jellyfish. Shout out Roblox Gamer 63. Woot woot. Oh no, I have to wrap it up pretty soon here. I'll take a couple more questions, but we have a conference call at 5 that we have to go and have like a Skype meeting. But what do you guys think? Do you want more live shows? Should we try to do more live shows, like in with the vlogs? Like, you know, do a live show and like 4 regular vlogs a week, so Monday through Friday, 4 regular vlogs, 1 live show, or what do you guys think? Do you like the regular vlogs more? Adidas says yes, lots and lots of times. Yeah, I mean, it's good to have this, like, you know, more personal interaction where we can just like kind of chat back and forth. I feel like it you know, it helps you guys to get to know us better as people. Okay, yeah, maybe we can start doing live challenges too. We should do that for sure. I know I have a challenge that I have in mind that I have to go get the stuff for, but I think it's gonna, like, that'll be a fun video. Well, since we just moved back to Minnesota, I want to start doing, like, Minnesotan themed challenges too while we're here, you know. Jonathan Snares is awesome. Awesome. Oh yeah, we're always cooking up pranks. We always have pranks lined up. I know there's something that I want to pull on John. There's something I want to pull on my family too, a family member. But it's just like timing hasn't been right yet. So I wanted to pull one on the 4th of July, but we were just kind of like, go, go, go. I had no time to pull off this prank, so I was like, darn it, it didn't work out. So I'll have to save it for another day. Would you use YouNow for live shows? I think I tried to use YouNow once, and it didn't work. So I haven't gone on YouNow. Maybe I will at some point, but I really like YouTube Live. Burgers or hot dogs, 4th of July. We had burgers this year. Dude, they were so good. I think, are those called George Foreman grills? But I don't think it was a George Foreman grill. The one that you have in your kitchen, you just like press it down. My mom had cooked the burgers on one of those, and they were so delicious. She like had them all marinated in barbecue sauce. Yeah, I like YouTube Live. Allie, the last time I tried to let Iris do my makeup, I ended up getting pranked. I mean, maybe I'll have to try and control it a little bit better. She stole my makeup again the other day. She's sneaky like that. She'll just like steal my contour, which I had this contour palette from Tarte that they gave away at Playlist Live to the YouTubers, and I love it. Like, it's my new go-to palette. And I was going to do a makeup video with it, and Iris just, like, got it one day, so I still might do a makeup video with it, but it's just, like, all destroyed. Like, you know, the powders have been dug out a bunch, and, like, the dark contours smeared all over the palette. That beach actually looked very nice on the vlog. I live in LA, and I love that there's actually parking in Minnesota. Yes, I love that I'm able to park places. It's been amazing because I still have like a lot of the same LA mentality. So when my mom said that she wanted to go to the beach for the 4th of July, I'm like, Mom, it's the 4th of July. We're not going to be able to find a spot at the beach. It's going to be packed. We're not going to find anywhere to park. We're not going to find anywhere to sit. And we went, and like, it was fine. There really weren't that many people there. I mean, there were people, like, I would say more than normal, but there were multiple parking spaces, so much parking. It's like South Park. Ample parking day or night, people shouting, howdy, neighbor. Yeah, it's been great. I think I'm going to go to the beach, like, a ton. That beach is so easy to get to from my mom's house, and there's always a spot. So I want to, like, live on the lake this summer. What accent does your mom have? My mom is it time? Do I have to do the Skype call?
Yeah.
Pretty soon here? Okay, John just came down. I got to wrap it up pretty quick here. So my mom's accent is German. Don't you stop.
Give me that. Here.
No, I hate
Where
this.
will I?
Someone asked earlier, and I didn't ask the question, name something John always does that you hate. That. He tries to give me wet willies all the time, and it's so disgusting.
Oh, yes. All right, guys. Well, we have to go. We have a conference call.
I didn't answer. Did I answer that question? My mom is German. German, Polish. I'm so scared of you now. Well, I'm scared of you now. I'm really afraid of you now. Stop. I don't trust you.
Oh, that's deep.
Yeah, I guess so. My mom's accent is like German Polish. I'd say it's more German. So it's a little complicated. So my mom's both German and Polish. She was born in Poland, but her family was German. So like they moved from Germany to Poland, had my mom in Poland, and then when my mom was a teenager, they moved back to Germany, and then my mom moved to the United States to go to college, where she went to college at the U of M in Minnesota here, and that's it. Yeah, so that's her accent. Maybe it's a hodgepodge of both mixed together. Okay, well, we have a business call that we need to get to. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you guys soon. There'll be a new vlog up on Monday. Hopefully this weekend I can work on putting away stuff and getting that room organized downstairs. I still haven't... there's a dinosaur! Iris is like smiling. She had the biggest smile on her face when I did that. Yeah, I still haven't got to it completely yet. You're so scary.
It's alright.
It's alright? You're scary. All these people are saying hi to you. You see that? You want to make faces? I don't know how long it's going to take me to organize that room downstairs. I want to make it homey for John and I, but It's that closet. That closet's a big project. I really have to clean it.
Seal.
Oh, the seal? Here you go. I don't want you to knock the table over, though. Mwah. Do you want to say hi?
Yeah.
Show everyone the seal.
Look.
Wow, isn't that a cool seal?
No.
Oh, it's not a cool seal. Can you make a funny face? There. Oh, can you sing Sally's song?
He's jumping.
There's something in the wind.
No, it's jumping.
How about Moana?
No.
You don't want to sing that?
Yeah.
Do you want to sing Moana?
No, how about you're welcome?
Yeah, can you sing You're Welcome?
You're welcome.
Perfect.
Oh, then.
We get lots of no's. She is too. Okay, should we say goodbye?
Yeah.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you Monday with a new vlog. Take care.